Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back for some more Dominion 6. Last time we did M.A. Durgan, another one from Dominion's Enhanced. Basically, M.A. Atlantis, if they had stayed in the deep sea instead of going out to the shallow sea. And yeah, it was pretty good. Pretty fun nation. Sort of death-oriented a bit. Death and water. It's always solid. Good stuff. Let's move on. What do we got next? 118. That is L.A. Hollowmoor, a Halloween-themed nation. The time has finally come. Should we try... I don't have expectations, but should we try just enabling... I think that's Confluence, I believe. Yeah, should we try just enabling Confluence and just seeing how it works with Dominion's Enhanced? Like, we'll load it after Dominion's Enhanced. And let's just see real quick if it's goofy as shit. Oh, well, my game crashed. Not compatible at all, it would seem. Okay. That was an easy lesson to learn, huh? Okay. Then we will turn off Dominion's Enhanced. Sad to say. I do enjoy it so. But maybe it'll be compatible with Divinitas. You don't know. We'll try loading Divinitas. That should just affect pretenders. So Hollowmoor probably has like a couple unique pretenders that won't be affected. And maybe we'll pick one of those anyways, but we'll see. Oh, is it EA? It's LA. Oh, okay. LA. Hollowmoor. Yep, that all looks correct, I believe. So, should be good there. Alright. As for a map, we could do a 1v1. I do like that. I also like Lost Capital. We haven't done Archipelago in a while, though. There's also a Book of Legends, which is really solid, too. Alright, we'll do Archipelago. Late Age, our beloved. This is usually an 8-player map. Okay, a lot of lore. It's a instrument of endless torture and frustration. And there's dark lords. It's a prison. Uh-huh. Very land of Hollowmoor is treacherous and wicked and seems to have a will of its own, seemingly able to change beneath one's very feet. A veil of misfortune and unrest plague the inhabitants of Hollowmoor, and thick magical mists spread from it. The mists of Hollowmoor disorient and confuse all those who would enter them without a proper guide, seeping far and wide into the world and sweeping up unwary travelers, merchants, and even entire villages back into the cursed lands. Okay, so the Dominion spreads misfortune. And it generates a number of unrest per turn based on Dominion power. Up to 25 per turn based on 10 Dominion. But your Dominion also attracts Hollows based on Dominion strength. So at 10, it's a 25% chance to gain 1 in a province with a temple. Okay, a little bit of free spawn, never hurt anybody. Our pretenders are incapable of leaving the Dominion without dying. Well, that's quite unique. How the hell did he script that one? They receive their own sacreds upon awakening. Monsters. So our military is monsters, living, magic, undead, troops, hollows which devour a population and control unrest. We get death, nature, glamour, blood magic, some fire, astral earth, average priests, misfortune limit +2, and our temples cost 400. Alright, so our scout is a flying raven with 26 move. Also bringer of misfortune, great. Flailing hands. What the fuck am I to make of this thing? So it's a commander unit. It has 16 map move, 30 hit points, 0 protection, but fear 5, invulnerable 15, cold 15, poison 25, undead, ethereal, stealth 80, spirit form, spirit sight, and then grasp of the dead, 999 blunt magic, armor negating, defense negates, AoE 1 damage. Seems kind of ridiculous. Like, I could just have, like, 5 of these, and that would be a thug unit. Pretty capable. Well, 15 protection, 30 hit points, ethereal. It's fairly strong, I would say. Weird. Lobo Guard is a slave, 50 leadership, magical being. Okay. Flaming Skull with an eye thrown in there randomly. How did that even end up in there? You don't have an eye here. Fire 1, Death 1, slash, Pierce resist, Fire resist 25, Susceptible to Cold 5, Poison 25, cannot pass rivers, Bane Fire Shield 4, Spirit Sight, and a range 50 Curse. It's cheap as hell, but it's 1 Fire, 1 Death, which I think is like Bane Fire Dart or something like that, I think. Makes sense. Scarecrow. Death 1, and then Earth, Nature, Blood. Fear 5, Pierce resist. Susceptible to fire, blah, blah, blah. Never heals. Disease explosion on death. And then it has a fear. AoE 5 doesn't affect friendly. Scarecrows are believed to be able to distort perception of those around them, and surely that is more believable than distorting the very reality. Projected images of the Scarecrows will dance around the battlefield, jumping out and terrorizing all those around them, including allied troops. But if it just uses this, this doesn't affect allied troops. So what's to say about that? I mean, it could be really fucking good. We'll have to see. Black Witch. Death 1, Nature 1, Blood 1, Death, Nature. So all these will be 2 Death or 2 Nature, which is real juicy. They also hit people with their brooms. Yeah, I mean, it's a mage. It's a flying mage, sure, but it's a squishy little mage. But it's a good one. It's a good one. Pumpkin Lord. 100 leadership, 120 magic leadership, 110 undead leadership, nature 1, blood 1, sacred, 5 fear, strength of autumn, inspirational 1, reanimator 33. Those killed by pumpkin lords have a 33% chance of rising as pumpkin heads. And then every autumn, I guess, 1 pumpkin lord. In every province will do a blood hunt and raise pumpkin heads. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, as far as a thug is concerned, it's a badass sprite. I mean, really cool. As far as a thug is concerned, it does have a bloody scythe, length 323 magic damage. It only has 14 protection, although it's 18 on the body, 0 on the head. 18 protection's pretty good. It's got a parry 4 shield with 14 defense. The mount has 20 protection, 25 hit points. I don't think it's a thug, but depending on our bless, you know, you could send him in. As part of an army. I don't know. Crimson Reaper. Level 2 Holy. Regen 10%. Fear 5. Slash. Blunt Pierce Resist. Invulnerable 10. Cold 15. Poison 25. Dominion Immortality 3 months. Flying. Stealth 40. Recuperation. Spirit Sight. Assassin -2. So it'll always be out on the open field. And if they have any guards, they will be present. He can promote, however. He comes with a 24 damage magic scythe, which is pretty good. This is not a cheap assassin you just spam out there, but with some gear, because he has invulnerable 10, so like any armor is going to put him quite high on that front. Yeah, with some gear, pretty good. But he also has Dominion Immortality, but usually you're not going to be assassinating your own Dominion. Ishii Rider, cap only. Huh. During the season of Samhain, the Ishii can more easily come into our world. Water 1, Glamour 2. Glamored, Iron Vulnerability, causes Unrest 2, Spirit Sight, Magic Power 1. He's got a Bronze Lance, a Golden Sword, a Javelin. 10 protection on their body, 19 defense with parry 4 shield. And they ride a Kushi, Sacred Wolf. Curious. Wait a minute, 0 gold? Well, I mean, yes, it's okay. I mean, it's an opportunity cost in your capital, right? It's 2 recruitment points out of your capital. The money isn't really usually the limiting factor. And it's not like it's that amazing, but this is a free researcher for 11 research and gives 2 glamour, which means we can spam despair till the cows come home, which when combined with like the scarecrows could be pretty nasty. Corpse Eater. Yep. 0 protection, 10 hit points, 10 defense, blah, blah, blah. Cold, poison resist, undead. Dark vision, Corpse Eater 1. To give it, like, 1... Well, I can get up to 5,000 hit points. Extra. But that would take 5,000 turns, assuming he adds corpses the whole time. It's got a Poison Claw, 12 slash, and plus 50 armor negating fatigue. Slave Soldier. This is just... Is that... That can't be right. This... Do we think that's right? Just gonna check the workshop page real quick. No, it is not correct. So I think Divinitas is fucking with things. Which probably is for the best, because it sounds like we have really unique pretender designs. Let me just check real quick on that. Yep, okay. I was about to say, slave soldier did not... And it was mentioning earlier, is just like, nah, nah, nah. Okay. So, the Ishii was not in there, which makes sense. Nothing has 0. I think there was something else here that was wrong. Everything else is probably correct. So, Black Cat. 1 Glamour, Astral Death Glamour, Heretic 1, Stealthy, Dark Power 1, Assassin 2. With 2 damage claws twice. It's funny, I suppose. I mean, they can always spam, like, Warrior Illusions, I guess. And then, depending on what else they get, more Warrior Illusions, or they can throw Body Ethereal on themselves. Animate Dead or something, I don't know. Yeah, but I think that really should have been 1 recruitment, but I guess they're researchers, so you want to be iffy about that. Otherwise, you just get way too much research too easily. Alright, and then Wizened Hag, cap only. There we go. 2 Death, 2 Nature, 1 Glamour, 3 Blood, and then Death, Nature, Glamour, Blood. So some of these will be 3 Death, 3 Nature, 2 Glamour. Dark Vision 50. They have Into the Pot, which is a swallow attack. Meat Tenderizer, 15 Armor Piercing Acid, and Season to Perfection, 14 Armor Negating Magic. MR Negates, and Weakness. Kind of interesting, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Death Nature is not the most exciting crosspath. Right. Pumpkinhead. There you go. That's a great little sprite. 9 protection there. It's actually 11 on the body, 3 on the head, 7 defense only. Strength of Autumn, which is... Oh, God. Strength of Autumn, 50. Ooh. That means 50% less hit points in spring. 5 hit points. Sure, I mean, they have 15 hit points in autumn, but I don't know, man. They have a Morning Star and a Torch with the 8 armor piercing fire on hit, which is pretty good. Bad Formation Fighter 2. Yeah, I don't know. Skeleton Warrior. 8 protection, which is 11 on the body, 0 on the head. 15 defense with a parry force shield is alright. 17 damage broadsword, pierce resist, but the real crux of it, never heals. Granted, they only have 6 hit points, so it's not like many of them are actually gonna get injured and live anyways. And with pierce resist, I don't know. I don't know. Skeleton Archer. They do have 11 protection, 0 on the head, 6 hit points, they never heal, pierce resist. But they have Fear Bow, range 35, 13 magic piercing with a lesser fear effect. Yeah, that's pretty good. We're probably going to want to make these guys. Pumpkin Fiend. Oh, God. 14 hit points. Speed 6. 3 protection, 5 defense. Oh, God. These things are just begging to be blown up by arrows. They have Berserker +2. Great. Strength of Autumn. And then Fire Explosion on Death. 10 armor piercing fire damage to everyone in an area effect of 3 squares. Good luck getting them next to an enemy and not next to you. Yeah, Not gonna happen. Troll. Without regen. 22 hit points, size 4, 12 protection, 8 defense, 13 speed, undisciplined, susceptible to acid, 217 damage, claws. It's alright. 14 protection on the body, actually, which is pretty solid. I could see making some of these. It's not too bad. Especially with, like... Well, I don't know what buffs you would really throw on them. Yeah, I'm not sure what you would really throw on them, but something. Vampires. That's pretty wild. $12 hit points, 0 protection, but they have invulnerable 10 and slash, blunt, pierce, resist, and regen. 11 defense, 14 MR, 14 morale, 12 speed. Notably, they are not flying like normal vanilla vampires. Susceptible to fire 5, cold 15, poison 25, cannot pass rivers. Recuperation, Spirit Sight, Dark Power 1, with a Poison Claw for 13 slashing, with 50 armor negating fatigue poison. And a Life Drain, Armor Piercing 13. That is vicious. They also will turn Dominion Immortal if their HP drops to 4 or lower. Which seems kind of weird. Why not just give them Dominion Immortal? I wonder if that means if they die... So if they go from like 6 HP to 0, they won't have Dominion Immortal. But if they go from like 6 to 3, they'll become immortal. And then if they die, then they will come back in a few turns. That's how I'm guessing that works. But yeah, I mean... They're not as super protective or anything. I mean, let's say the average hit from an archer or from a skeleton warrior, 17 slashing, say. 17 slashing is going to do on average like 7, let's say. And then half that, so like 3 or 4. Yeah, 3 or 4. And then they have Life Drain and Regen, so they should get that back pretty quick. They are going to be repelled a decent amount. They're not going to be insanely good, but I think they'll be pretty good. And with 1 resource cost, we could take very heavy Sloth. Maybe. We'll see. Nightmare. Cavalry without the rider. 28 speed, 25 hit points, 3 protection, but invulnerable 10. So, 10 protection against Mundane. 13 defense. They also have Fate Weaving, which is pretty nice. And a Nightmare Aura 3. So any nearby enemy units will take 1 point of false damage if they fail an MR roll. They also have a Fear AoE 5 every 3 rounds. A Fiery Breath, AoE 1 for 6 armor-piercing fire, which is nuts. Part of the reason that Ys's Sacreds are so ridiculous is they have the Fiery Breath. And a 15 damage hoof. Yeah, I think we'll be making a lot of these too, and they also have 1 resource cost, so this is looking good. Bone Widow. Wasn't that what it was called in Divinity Original Sin 2? I played my first time through. I played a Necromancer, and I almost vividly recall summoning a giant undead spider called a Bone Widow. Maybe that's not. Maybe they didn't make it up or something. I don't know. I mean, it's not like a huge stretch of creativity, I suppose. Anyways, 16 speed, 9 hit points only on the rider. 2 protection with invulnerable 10 and pierce resist. 18 defense though, the parry 4 shield is pretty strong. They have a 12 damage scepter. And then the Bone Widow itself has invulnerable 10, 16 hit points. Only 8 defense, though. Still pierce resist, so that's not bad. Does have Corpse Eater 2. Can raise it at most 4 hit points. Has a Bone Widow Bite, 18 magic piercing plus a paralyzing fear. So 20 armor negating fatigue poison and a lesser fear effect. And Devour Bones, 18 slashing with partial life drain every 3 rounds. It's not bad. I still probably am going to go with the Nightmares, but it's not a bad option. And then Blazing Warden, cap only sacred. This might blow everything else out of the water. Except not, because I can already see it never heals. But it's sacred, so reforming flesh. 26 hit points, size 6, 14 protection, which is 18 on the body, 0 on the head. 0 on the head is not really that big of a deal, considering they're size 6. Most things can't hit them in the head, except for arrows. And that's a 10% chance, and, you know, they have pierce resist. 15 MR, 16 morale, 9 speed, 7 defense with no shields. They're poor amphibians, pierce resist, fire resist 15, poison 25, heat 3, fire shield 6, spirit sight with a length 4 flaming sphere, 34 magic blunt damage, and an AoE 1 flame eruption. So they all have fucking maces of eruption, but even bigger, it's a two-handed weapon. Kind of annoying because they are really damn good. You know, there's like why wouldn't I make these things and give them reforming flesh and take them along? Problem is, I wanted to use vampires and they're susceptible to fire, so it's just not compatible. But as it is, I guess there's not much reason to take vampires when these are just so much better. Like, we don't really even need that much. Just fucking reforming flesh. Maybe something else pretty big. We could go for some incarnate stuff then and save these for later and try and expand with vampires and nightmares. We also have Twisted Treants, Non-Fort Forests. 35 hit points, 12 protection, blunt pierce resist, and 4 branch attacks. Length 0, 8 attacks, 16 blunt damage with an entanglement effect. Okay, these things are pretty damn strong too. Expensive though, it's 65 gold. But not bad. They are undisciplined, which is annoying. And then there's a bigger one, 1 per turn, 150 gold, 85 hit points, 16 protection. With a fear aura, 23 damage. Crazy good. Alright, Cursed Mummy. Jester. Okay, there's a lot of sites, and they all have a lot of sacreds, and I don't know what to expect for this. Unholy Knight. 21 protection. 14 defense with a parry 4 shield. 19 damage, Unholy Sword, with the Halt Sacred effect. Okay, let's look at spells real quick then. Ghoulish Feast kills 1,000 population, plus or minus 25%. Creates 300 corpses, plus or minus 25%. Jesus. By the pricking of my thumbs, summons one of 3 possible monsters. This is a combat spell. 50% chance to summon a beastly peasant, 33% chance to summon a beast, 16% chance to summon a scourge beast. at the edge of a battlefield. Okay, that sounds like it could be good. Lunar Conjunction. 6+ Scourge Beasts. Okay, what the hell is a Scourge Beast? They're not going to show me that. They're going to show me all this other shit, but not that. Damn. Okay. Well, it's not a blood spell. It does require blood. It's also level 6. It's 6+ at range 4. 14 nature gems. And then the Bubbling Cauldron. So it's at the Bubbling Cauldron site, and it summons the Bubbling Cauldron commander. Alright. Alteration. We have Death's Embrace. Grants Undying 10 trait to the selected commander. Undying 10? Or do you just mean, like, Undying 5? Either way, not bad. Although it does require 5 death and 5 death gems. Turn into Pumpkin combat spell. Range 30+. 100 precision, 30 fatigue. MR negates. Turns him into a pumpkin. Mostly anti-thug shit. Swarm of Spiders. Skull spiders. Huge and ghastly creatures that hatch inside the skulls of human beings. So you get 10 + 1 for 200 fatigue and 2 nature gems. These things must be pretty ridiculous then. That's a lot of fatigue for a summon spell like this, right? I mean, Illusory Army is 20+ for 1 gem. That's 100 fatigue, so this must be pretty ridiculous. Kind of want to see it. Pumpkin Sprouts. 12+ Pumpkin Fiends for 2 nature gems. Yeah, I know what a Pumpkin Fiend is, and I'm not super impressed with that. Witch Fire. 2 fire, 2 death, range 50, AoE 7, inaccurate, 12+ armor negating fire damage, or armor piercing, MR resistance negates, and a level 1 cloud. That's curse, area decay, MR negates, and summons charged spirits, 7 of them. Holy shit. Okay, that's the spell, right? 2 fire, 2 death. Can anyone even cast that? No. The answer is no. I hate when they do that. Yes, no one can cast that unless there's some other... I mean, these are all units. These are not commanders. So, no. So that would have to be a pretender thing. But it's, like, really fucking good that it might just be worth speccing into that. I don't know. And then Eerie Lights, level 9. Targeted province is attacked by around 500 soulless and a dozen or so corpse candles. Battle will take effect under darkness. All units will spawn at the edges of the battlefield surrounding the enemy. Good lord. That's crazy good. That's level 9. 40 gems. Cursebound Domain. 33 glamour gems, range 3, can only target friendly. Confounds any who attempt to enter without the guidance of a misty ferryman. Alright, so this is similar to another spell you get much later in vanilla. Malachite. Morale +4, Undreaming 4. Cannot be used by undead. Slaughterhouse Cleaver. 20 slashing magic damage. That's ridiculously high. Or is it? For a one-handed weapon? Yeah, that's ridiculously high. Nothing's gonna come close to that. No, that's crazy good. And then a draw blood. Yeah, it's way overkill for anything but other thugs, but, you know. Cursed Shroud slows down aging 100%, causes curse, and you get Fate Weaving and a resistance to disease. Nice. Witch's Talisman, +3 defense, affliction resistance 75, twist fate. Also causes curse, but also gives you Fate Weaving and Bringer of Misfortune 10. On an assassin, this thing's pretty fucking ridiculous. Blind Broom gives you flying, map move +6. Book of Misfortune. I'm not really sure. Cursed Bones gives you Horror Mark as a spell. Okay. Misty Lantern. It's Miss as an auto spell. The entire battlefield. I don't know. Those who find themselves enveloped by these seemingly natural mists soon realize they've been transported to a realm of darkness and despair. Doesn't affect friendlies. MR negate, I don't know. Seems powerful. It's an auto spell. So it constantly... Well, I assume it only casts it once, but I don't know. Bell of Misery, auto spell Misery. So it's a range 1, so it's point blank, AoE 5. Applies Cursed Luck debuff for 5 battle rounds, and Terror. 5+ area effect, Fear 3, armor negating. Jesus. Hollow's Voice. You get 1 Hollow as a retinue. Again, I don't know exactly what a Hollow is, but I assume for assassins, it's really good. Cursed Idol. Causes curse. I don't know. Shield of Shining Lights. So it's a weapon. 10 armor negating magic damage. AoE 1. Okay. Vampiric Sword. Gives you Drain Life spell and is a life drain weapon. Okay. Moonstone Cleaver. 14 slashing, armor piercing, and arm loss effect on damage. Yeah. A lot of items. Enchantment. Enchant Witching Well. Creates a magical site capable of increasing the nation's magic scale by +1. The site will have a 1% chance to fall silent for every friendly controlled province, and a flat 15% chance per month to reactivate. Furthermore, the Witching Well grants a 10% conjuration bonus, and has a 5% chance to curse anyone present in the province. Yeesh. Mists of Hollowmoor. Only at Hollowmoor Keep. It's only useful on our capital, I guess, but it doesn't cost any gems, and it lasts until the province is lost, so there's not much reason not to cast it, I guess. Bake into a Pie. Spell will only take effect if it's cast at the same time a commander is entering the site Witch's Oven. The entering commander must not be either undead or inanimate, and must be no larger than size 3. Any commander entering the site while this ritual spell is cast will be killed, and a random pie item out of a dozen will be placed in the laboratory. Okay. Witch's Oven. Creates the Witch's Oven magic site for 30 death gems. Twisted Tree Line. Twisted creeping branches will find their way around unsuspecting travelers and drag them inside their great trunk. Okay. Open tombstones. Combat spell. Summons 8+ tombstones at the edge of the battlefield, which will continue to spawn friendly soulless each battle round for several rounds. Also seems potentially pretty good, I suppose. It's like a weird version of Howl. Feast of Unkindness. Creates around 10 stealthy friendly ravens per 20 points of unrest in the targeted province, capped at 100 unrest. Also creates around 10 ravens per misfortune scale present, assuming there's at least 20 unrest to begin with. Summoned ravens will have Bringer of Misfortune 1. Deadwoods. Consumes around 100 unburied corpses in the province per growth scale present to create 15 to 25 mannequins and mandragora. Double toil and trouble. Unrest will increase by 10 each month while the enchantment is active. Haunted Castle. Oh my god. When cast on Hollowmoor Forts, there's a 10% chance per friendly Dominion point to summon a ghost each month, and 1% chance to summon either a ghost commander or a mage. When cast on enemy forts, there's a 10% chance for a ghost assassination event to take place, 10% chance for 1d6 plus 1d3 ghosts to attack the province, 10% chance for 2d6 ghosts to attack the province, 5% chance for 8d3 ghosts to attack the province. There's an 8% chance per priest level preaching to negate the effects of Haunted Castle. Good god. There's more. Twisted Forest. I think it's the same thing as the other one, but maybe it's higher range. Thaumaturgy. Foul Sacrifice. Combat spell can only be cast by a Black Witch. One nature gem gets you 60 plus 25 large spiders, but it kills the caster. Oh no, this is a ritual. I thought it was a combat spell. No, it's a ritual, one nature gem. So you get 60 plus 25 large spiders, but you lose the Black Witch. I don't know how good the spiders are. I wouldn't imagine they're that good or worth it, but who knows. Death Curse. Casts Baleful Star at the targeted province, but kills the casting Black Witch in the process. Lullaby of Woe. The entire battlefield, 4 glamour gems. Soldiers fall where they stand, their slate plagued by visions of horror. So it's basically battlefield-wide confusion. It's strong, I suppose. Depends. Oh, we also have blood stuff. Don't you worry. Quenched in Blood. Grants auto bless ability in battles to the caster. Oh, on the Pumpkin Lord. Oh, does not grant an icon trait, won't be otherwise visible. Renaming commander to keep track is advised. It's for 10 slaves. Summon the Miss battle spell. 4 slaves. 5% of the battlefield is hit with an effect which kills allied forces. 10% of the battlefield is hit with an effect which scatters allied units to surrounding provinces. The rest are returned to the capital. So this is if you want to peace out. I don't know why or how you'd ever script or know. I don't know. Crimson Kiss. Only by a Crimson Reaper. It's a range 1 spell. Charm. Okay. Infernal Pacts. May permanently grant +2 fire. May only be cast by a Black Witch. Ritual only have an effect once per turn per province and will choose a random Black Witch among those present. That's how we get the 2 death, 2 fire. Okay. That we're actually going to try to do then. Cross of Hollowmoor. Applies Curse Luck debuff, which lasts for 5 battle rounds to all enemies. Okay, that's pretty strong, but we barely do any blood as it is, let alone bringing slaves into battle. But for a big throne battle, that could be pretty significant. Stolen Luck permanently grants Fate Weaving 12 versus MR trade to the caster. Also pretty strong. And that's it. Okay, so we have a very limited selection of pretenders. So, yeah, we wouldn't have been able to use Divinitas. So, our pretenders are incapable of leaving our dominion. And then they each have their own type of sacred. So, among these, if I was going to pick one that would probably be the safest bet, it would be these Unholy Knights, because they're pretty standard heavy infantry. Like, you will not go wrong with these. But if we're going for Sloth, then we probably want something with also low resource cost. Although it's a sacred, so it's not as big of a deal. So the real question is, what are we doing for our bless for these guys? Honestly, I was leaning towards, like, Ethereal or something. Something kind of big. I do think Stygian Flesh would also be pretty strong. So they have no natural protection. Which is a lot easier to get than Ethereal. So if we're going for Reforming Flesh, then we want an Undead, and we want one that doesn't have much natural protection. I don't know if Stygian Flesh affects part Undead or not. I don't think so. There you go, the Faceless. They're undead, they're ethereal, they are invisible, they have 0 natural protection, 8 hit points. These would probably be the smartest bet as far as another sacred is concerned. And with that, yeah, they'll be pretty strong. They'll still definitely die. The question is it ever going to be worth it to make these over our other big guys? I don't know about that. It's hard to say. I guess the Unholy Knights also would really benefit. Like, ludicrously so. Yeah, okay. Probably just go with the Unholy Knights, which is what? The Death Knight. Yeah. He's already got 2 death. I mean, what more do you want? What's his thug potential? Well, got 40 hit points, 16 protection, which is 21 on his body. Got 19 defense with a parry 6 shield. He's got Earth and Death. He's got a Fear Aura, Spirit Sight, 21 damage Lance, 24 damage Black Steel Sword. That obviously all would be replaced. And then the Steed already comes in with 24 fucking protection. 28 hit points. Not sacred though. So it's a little iffy. It's very rare to have our pretender with a mount. He does come with 3 Banshees at his side though, which is nice. But alright, yeah, so we're going imprisoned. The sacreds are going to be coming in late. We're going to go... well, yeah, no, that's fine, that's fine. We're very undead, but we really don't benefit much from death, so I guess we'll take that. Like 5 or so. And then, yeah, magic. We gotta take that, we gotta take that. I don't think we need to go much more than that. Yeah, fuck it. Beyond that, I'd probably say we want just, like, more attack. I could also see Undying 5 if we really wanted to go all the way there. New paths for him cost fucking 80. He is not too hot with that. So we're not going to want to diversify too much here. Which is fine. We can go kind of high end. What would I pick besides that? Trying to think of any other cross paths that would be viable. I don't know. We've spent a long time looking at Hollowmoor. Probably shouldn't dilly-dally too much here. I guess we could just take blood. Yeah, I can't really get much else than that, unfortunately. Well. Yeah, if we could just squeeze one more point out of here. I mean, yeah, we could take Misfortune. There you go. Fine. Yeah, that's all she's gonna write about that. Fortunately. 24 points is quite a lot, but it's a solid bless. Can't complain. Okay, Sean. And we're playing on Archipelago. Let's go 12 thrones. Let's get this show on the road, man. Alright. See a throne in Pulmania right away. Let's head up. You will become our prophet, I suppose. Crimson Reaper is my prophet. That's kind of questionable, maybe. I should probably get a Pumpkin Lord, I think. Okay, just wait. Or am I going to have you assassinate something? Alright. Oh no, wait a minute. Why is he not stealth? Okay, I don't know what to make of that. As far as units, we're looking at vampires and nightmares. Just a few. For research, there's like a fucking billion things that we want to get, so your guess is as good as mine. I think probably that big fire death spell is something maybe viable. Also, Swarm of Spiders could be good. But yeah, so Evocation 7 for Witchfire is going to be good. But to do that, we also need to do... let's see... enchantments. No, it was lower than that. It wasn't baked into a pie. Fuck, what was it? No, it was... Not that. It's not that. Oh, maybe it was a blood spell, wasn't it? Infernal Pact. That's it. Level 5 blood. Alright. Sure, there's gonna be so many things we want to research. We got Lord Draven the Ghast. He is an assassin. 2. The Fear Aura. Spirit Sight. 13 protection. 16 on the body. 28 hit points. And a Chain Sickle. 19 attack, 23 magic damage. Plus 2 versus shields. And 20 armor negating fatigue. And draw blood. Alright. I probably should save you to do something spectacular. But we'll have you start doing stuff. You are going to become a prophet. And then we're going to start making... I think witches is kind of the most sensible option. Like, yeah, scarecrows could be fun. But I think the witch is where we're mainly looking here. I feel like we need more, like, Halloween music. Like Halloween ambience or something like that. And it's not quite the season, it's August, but we're playing Hollowmoor. We need something kind of appropriate. For now, just do that. Okay. Let's hit this. See how it goes. You are going to assassinate. There's nothing you can do but close in fast and try and get the kill. Most of this stuff isn't going to be a problem for him, I don't think. Pud. Try to kill Pud the commander in the tavern. This thing walks into the bar. What do you do? Fucking get murdered, that's what you do. You lost 2 skeleton warriors, 1 vampire. Considering that was, you know, there's a little heavy cab there, it's not too bad. Tax minus 25%. I need that money. I need that money to live. Antikythera is here. I don't like that. Yeah. This is Halloween ambience? This is not what I expected. Must be AI generated. Never heard of Halloween before. Ooh! How did we lose all 5 nightmares? When they were retreating? We also lost 2 archers, 5 warriors, 4 vampires. Ouch. It was a hefty province, I suppose. 39 skull spiders have joined. And a bunch of wretches have joined. I bet they're not very good. Skull spider. 8 protection, 15 hit points, 9 defense, 14 speed, undisciplined. With a web, a venomous fang, with 35 death poison on it, and a web spit. Well, hell yeah, you can come along. Desperately need more money. Yeah, he's doing well. Already, Pumpkin Lords sharpen their bloody scythes with unabashed eagerness and prepare to venture out into the open plains and farmlands of Hollowmoor to begin their bloody sport. Wretcheds have Dominion Immortality. Well, they need it. 'Cause man, oh man, they are shit. They are quite shit. Army is immobile. Oh, wretcheds are immobile. Well, what the fuck? Okay. For some reason, what is the purpose of them? I guess they give resource bonus. Not that I need it. Now we've got that ambience. 2 units have now fully reformed their bodies. Oh, yeah, vampires. I forgot. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. No, that's great. Okay. Well, slowly but surely, getting everything going. Yeah, money's just very, very tight, tight, tight. Nice, get more population. Alright, we can go take that. I could send him on the throne, but he will probably die. But we can go check out what it is. I know, we don't need to watch this, I just like to. We got Mythok the Harvester of Souls. Okay, another assassin, but -5. But he's got regular immortalities, so fuck it, why wouldn't I? He's a mounted assassin. Very, very rare. The mount has 7 protection, but does have a barding slot, so we probably want to wait. 2 weakness tentacles, 12 armor piercing, and weakness, and then a regular armor piercing tentacle. That alone is ridiculous. And it has slash pierce resist. He has right now 16 protection on his body, 18 defense, but no shield yet, 52 hit points, a fear 10 aura, strength of autumn, which is kind of shitty, and he has a chain sickle, 25 magic damage, and draw blood. Alright, this guy is absolutely ridiculous. But I need construction 1 before I can, like, do anything with him, and probably construction 3. So I don't think I have any earth mages. Scarecrows could be earth. Alright, make me some scarecrows. They're cheaper anyways. Here lies Abyssia. It's a fire snake, will-o'-the-wisp, solar serpent one. Now, I don't know. That other dude might be capable of killing the Solar Serpent. It's possible. We've already bumped into Katis. Damn. Okay, well, I'm gonna send him here. We need to secure... Although that's Anti-Kithra. Like, we want a secure Bowl of Dust before he comes in. But it seems like we're already kind of forced to go east. It's an assassination attempt on Methok. Let's watch it. Time Warp. What? I mean, he's immortal, I guess, and it's not like we were about to send him out anyways, unless that slayed him or something and he's not immortal now. I don't know what that was, but I call bullshit. This... refused. Which I don't care for. He's so fearsome. It's terrifying. Excellent. Our wretcheds. Alright, Deathstrider reformed his body. Good, good. We like that. Where did... What? What? Well, that's the mount. Which I now have as a unit. That doesn't seem correct. Okay, kiss accepted. Good. Good, good, good. Another little assassination attempt. Really easy like. Oh yeah, those nice webs. 1 nightmare, 6 vampires. Acceptable. Keep assassinating. Yeah, I don't like how few thrones I've seen. Got me a little concerned. A whimsical gingerbread house covered in sugary icing and adorned with bright candy decorations suddenly appeared in the heart of the forest. Its sweet, inviting aroma fills the air, beckoning curious and hungry passers-by for a closer look. You don't say. Produces 2 blood slaves per turn. Awesome. One here. gonna be tricky. Like, we can't teleport our pretender anywhere. So our options are gonna be kind of limited. And it's really a bummer we lost that fucking assassin before he could do anything. But we do have Crimson Reapers, which could be pretty good. Possibly. I mean, specifically taking out the Solar Serpent? Maybe. Maybe. We'd have to really gear him out. Although Dominion Immortality means that if we make like 4 of them, and we just keep sending them in, eventually they will kill it. That might be my best bet, to be honest. As long as we have Dominion here, which we don't, of course. But we'll make one, or we'll make a few of them. Make temples. Oh, finally! We did get the assassin back. Excellent. Reacquire mount, please. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's not much here that makes him super special, but he does have really good attack and defense. So if I just kitted him out, he could be really damn good. Alright, that's as far as we're going there. Okay, so basically, I just don't get this guy. Like, pretty much, like, he'll never beat this or anything. He'll never win. And, like, I don't even get a chance to do anything with him before... Unless I'm supposed to just immediately send him out. But I want... Yeah, okay, yeah, I think I'm supposed to immediately send him out. But, I mean, I got his mount, so... I don't know. We like the assassinations. Very appealing. Madama the Black Witch was banished from this world. But she also got blood magic +1. She also got an axe of sharpness. Okay. Why? Okay. For some reason, this one can't stealth. Oh, because he's got units on him. Right. Oh, I may as well throw that in there. Good. Alright, oh yeah, that's right, we can't breach. Yeesh. Okay. Yeah, nice crow sounds in your ear. I know. The Gem of the Black Witch was suddenly attacked by 3 devils. Great. Wait, was that my prophet? No, it was a Black Witch. Yeah, fuck it. Let's see. Bless yourself and then hit the closest. Yeah, Dominion's not doing too well. Tiss and all his level 3 priests he's got everywhere. You know how it is. We did hit blood 3 or blood 5. Now we can do infernal pacts, but you have to have 2 blood. Wait a minute, what? Wait, what? So you have to have 2 blood. Can only be cast by a black witch, who literally cannot get 2 blood. What? Is there an item you're meant to have that it gives you +1 blood magic and that's how you're supposed to cast that? That doesn't seem right. The brazen vessel, it requires blood 5 to even make. I mean, there's no way there's any... No, I mean, none of this is going to be... There's not going to be a blood 2 item to give you blood 3. Or, no, a blood 1 item. What? Is this just a bug? He fucked up? This has never been fixed because no one plays this game and no one reports this stuff? I mean, no one's gonna report this stuff, right? Damn. Spacing a lot of strategy around this, and I didn't put 2 and 2 together. No one has ever mentioned Hollowmoor in the history of this game. I can check the Discord, but I imagine that's even less likely. It's not mentioned on the... like very minor mentions on this Discord. That's about it. Like basically nothing. So no. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. Like a couple people asking questions about how to play Hollowmoor. Then no one ever responds. All right, never mind. I guess that's off the. It's. I'm gonna assume it's just bugged, incorrect. You know, like was meant to. We're meant to have 2 blood, or it's meant to be a 1 blood spell, which would make the most sense. Okay. Easy. Yeah, not too bad. Build temple. Here's another throne. Not one we're gonna have access to, though. Yep. I guess... I mean, not much point in any of this now. I guess just go for conjuration. 2 nature, 1 blood. Yeah, some of my witches can cast that, and that could be good. In lieu of any other thought in my head, I suppose, just go for conjuration 5. Yeah, remember the fact that we're fucking undead? That's good. Ah, Femini. Is it just me, or is this a really cramped fucking map? Holy shit. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 away from Femini. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away from Antikythera. And 1, 2, 3, 4 away from Katis. Really? It's a big fucking map. Are you sure about this? Where? What? What the fuck am I gonna do with that? I mean, we're not even, like... The vampires aren't amphibious. Nightmares aren't amphibious. I'd have to restructure the whole army around amphibious. When it's warm, I can go up here, and then maybe we can do some stuff. But Pyrene is right here. And that's entirely based around heat. And we just don't know where any other thrones are. But yeah, or I could just hit Femini and try to kill him. He's on the lowest of army size and does not have many provinces. Fuck it, I guess. Let's just hit him. At this point, why not? Quadrath, the Harvester of Souls. Assassination attempt on Vinzel. You lost. Walls are lightly damaged in Femini. Mythok has now fully reformed his body. Alright, we'll just send them out because otherwise they're just gonna die right away. What the fuck? Oh, the Hollow. Holy shit. So, 28 hit points, 0 protection, 10 defense, 18 MR, Fear 5, Dominion Immortality, Invisible, Recuperation, Blind, Spirit Sight, Assassin, with 2 armor piercing pierce attacks, 14 damage, and a life drain, armor piercing. Yeah, that's pretty good. Try to kill a flame spirit. How do we think that's gonna go? Oh yeah, I got roasted instantly. Moderately damaged in Femini. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, I don't know. One of you guys might succeed, but I kind of doubt it. That fire spirit's gonna be insane. I feel like we should mobilize another group. Maybe send out these scarecrows. Nice. Alright, this guy failed. I think this was the... Oh, yeah, this was the Hollow. Invisibility didn't mean shit on that. This thing spawns with those will-o-wisps. I don't know how I'll ever beat that other than equipping an assassin with big fire resist, which I probably should have done, given that, Oh! Oh, he got him! Got dementia, but he got him. Man, we're just gonna keep getting these things. That's nuts. Do want to start stockpiling sacreds pretty soon, I think. Ah, the solar serpent. Oh, we even caught him sleeping. Oh. Ah, damn, no injuries. Well, we tried. I also doubt we're in our own dominion here, so we're losing these guys. Yeah, lost all 3 of them. But we're starting to get a lot of these things, so, you know, one of them might. Be nice if we got Dominion there, though. Otherwise, probably just making one of the assassins and giving him... But we don't have fire, do we? No, that was the whole thing with the fucking... Okay, but these guys have fire. So make one of those. There's a battle in Hollowmoor. Okay. There's a battle in Femini. Pretty simple. Tried to assassinate Rod. Oh no, Rod! You're dead. Solar Serpent. Oh my god, we got him! Holy shit! Fucking got him! What the hell? That was amazing, dude. Thank you for giving your life for that. I mean, yeah, alright. Excellent. Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, we could go with a box, I guess. Right, fine. Well, there's still more commanders in there. But it's gonna be hard to kill this guy. Famine, Dominion minus, disease, famine, Dominion minus, the defense minus, breach. Oh shit, I have no money at all. Where's all our upkeep going? Oh, all the vampires. Oh no. Alright, let's cool it on vampires because we want to make blazing wardens anyways. Storm, storm, storm. Yeah, alright. We're gonna see how these scarecrows do. Maybe it'll be amazing. Maybe we won't be able to fathom how fucking good it is. All I know is we just took that fire throne. Oh god, he's got the fucking elephant. Well, maybe we can route it with all our... Oh, nope. A lot of illusions. Yeah, he had 8 level 2 priests in that battle. That's a good counter. Also, he apparently had 2 fire drakes that got 150 fucking kills. That's ridiculous. I don't know why I never make those things. It's literally my most hated enemy in the entire game. And I never use it. Well, that really sucks. I don't even know if we would have beaten the elephant. We didn't even get to him. So, that's not good. At this point, I mean, what do we do? I guess we go back and resupply. I don't even know where to send an assassin at this point, because it's like, I have no throne connections. I can't believe we got boned this hard. This is the new and improved version of the map. This is fucked. We've never had an archipelago this bad. Alright, that's something I just say. I don't actually know, because I don't keep a, an eidetic log of all our playthroughs in my head. It just feels like this is a really bad run. So, I don't know what to do. I mean, I can send him on here to assassinate stuff, but he's got 1.5 billion priests, and they're just going to be, they're going to be patrolling. They're just going to be found and killed. So, there's not much point. This has to be won through military might. Oh yeah, taking the throne of the assassin. A rare joy. Run for your lives! Look at all those fire snakes and scorpions and horned serpents, and yes. Very good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, good. We tried to assassinate 1 sorceress. We died. Yeah, you can't assassinate the AI. It will just never work. Not ever. I don't know why there's so many walking sounds in this Halloween ambience. This is the weirdest Halloween ambience ever. Oh, it's a haunted village Halloween ambience. Oh, it's so haunted. Yeah, this is what haunted sounds like. But you know what? Why am I not just going for Enchantment 5? I have a lot of Death 2 mages. I know we don't like to resort to that strategy that much, but god damn it if it's not successful as hell. Yeah, I mean, we could have gone for the pie thing, I suppose. Oh, well, yeah, we're still working on that. The money's kind of tight. I don't have many provinces. Gotcha, bitch. I mean, he is bound, I assume, by, you know, commander points. So it's not like he can just make 100 of these things. So I guess killing him is not a bad thing. Nice. Got all 4. I don't think the scarecrows did what they were supposed to do, if I'm gonna be honest. Nice. Oh good, the elephant idol. Never in a million years will we kill this thing. He died to Blade Wind. Come on. Didn't even get trampled and just died to Blade Wind. I mean, all of these are going to be failures. We don't need to watch all of them. Yeah, I mean, just never. Just never going to happen. Shrine of the Harlot has been opened. Small monstrous creatures skulk about in the dead of night. Oh, that's right. Can't we make our... Maybe next turn. Oh, God, this guy makes the bastards, not the... What? I picked the wrong one? You're telling me this guy doesn't get the Unholy Knights? He gets little fucking bastards? I don't want these. These things suck ass. Look at that. It is terrible. Damn it. No. That's not good. Cast spell Devour Souls. What? What is that? What is that? Okay, I guess. Yeah, these things need to be way further up. They're pretty slow. We really want them to be hitting everything hard. Oh, good. No money. And he's got, guards. Probably gonna lose that. No money, no money, no money, no money, no money, no money. Okay, I don't know what Devour Souls did. It did something. Yeah, we really have no money. Sure, why not? We're gonna get enchantment 5. Actually, yeah, if you research, we'll get it. So that's good. And then I can send a bunch of these witches in. Should improve our chances a bit. You. Alright, now cast Horde from Hell. Sure it's shit, but we'll see. That just add, like, a bunch of imps here or something? Yeah, okay, just threw that in there. But, I mean, they're flyers, so they should help with siege strength quite a bit, right? Siege strength 3.9 on this guy. Each one of these is 1.6. So, you know, it could be worse. We are so dom fucked here, man. Good God, we are dom fucked. Look at that. It's terrible. Another Harvester of Souls. Large group of Ronins try to seize control of Femini. Great, they killed my fucking assassin that was there. What are the odds of that? Man, we're getting a lot of these hollows. Jesus. Okay, he can't even assassinate, apparently. Oh, he doesn't have storm walls. Okay, well. Yes. Cast a spell, please. It's called Horde of Skeletons. Oh, there was the tombstone thing, but I didn't bring death gems because I forgot it existed. Yeah. It still probably will fail, but will fail in style. I definitely clicked Storm, right? No, maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. I mean, I guess you could take part in the storm. But really, I guess you could just go here. No, I don't have high hopes anymore. Not since I saw that elephant. You dead. That's a nasty assassin. You dead. Oh boy, we got him weakened. He's got -4 strength now. Also, his bless is fucking natural protection +5 and reconstruction, giving him 33 protection, and he heals. This is... Did I... I did have community memes on. Yep. Okay, well, that's that. We're fucked. We're quite fucked. I don't know how I'd ever beat it. I mean, that elephant has been the bane of my existence multiple times now. It's just so stupid. Why would I have expected Femini of all nations to have access to the elephant? What sense does that make? Fucking Femini? Where are they? The Sage Queens. A hidden queendom in a faraway land ruled by women. Once an Amazon queendom subservient to magnificent Ind. Fucking elephant idol. Does Ind get access to it? They do. Ugh. What? Come on. Now, yeah, and if I hadn't been playing with those mods, it would have just been completely random. And the odds of them happening to land on the elephant, I mean, that's like, what, 1 in 50? And even if they had, it would have been a random bless. He wouldn't have never landed on reconstruction and hard skin. But then, that's all compounded by the fact that I was just so... crowded. Like, that was nuts, man. It's 169 provinces. That means with 8 players, that's not even counting the water, just land. 8 players, like, everyone should have 21 land provinces available to them. That's how much room everyone should have. And I'm fucking 4 provinces away from a capital that has a stupid fucking elephant idol on it? Outrageous. I mean, I'm glad we took 1 throne with assassins. I mean, that's pretty satisfying, but yeah, fuck all that. I don't know if Archipelago just got broken. Like, this new version of it is just not correct or something, but that should never happen. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, as for Hollowmoor, it's a weird, wild nation, man. I think, like, we were doing some pretty good stuff. The nightmares are definitely strong. The vampires are not bad. I think our sacreds would have been, in most situations, pretty obscenely good. We didn't really check their protection numbers at the end, but I would imagine it'd be like 24 or something like that. And they heal, and they have pierce resist, and they have heat aura, and they have fire shield, and they have a flaming sphere that does AoE 1 fire. I mean, pretty ridiculous unit. I don't know how we ended up getting the Shrine of the Harlot. Why would that correspond? How am I supposed to know which one? Why wouldn't you mention something here of which, like, I don't want a riddle here of what sacred unit I'm gonna get. Just fucking tell me what site they get or what sacred they get. I have no idea. I thought the most logical option, looking at the different ones, the Unholy Knight. Oh, it says it's the Baroness's personal guard. And this probably says something... Yeah, the Dark Knight. Okay. So if you look at the Sacred Unit's lore, you can piece it together. My bad. So I needed to go with the Baroness. Yeah. Wouldn't have made much difference, obviously, but okay. I don't know. Like, I would like to play as Hollowmoor again, to be honest, at some point. We do our thing of constantly picking new nations, but I definitely would like a second crack at Hollowmoor, because I think it is a pretty cool nation. I like the themes. I love the sprites. I think it's pretty potent. I'd like to actually use the Unholy Knights as well. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. And those assassins were pretty obscene. I think it's probably leaning towards OP nation. It's just we were in such a shit situation, and you can't assassinate your way out of the AI. So, but yeah, it is what it is. Alright, my name is Mangg. This has been Dominion 6. We'll see you fine folks next time.